Welcome, everybody, to the day we've all been looking forward to. The start of a new NBA season on 2K Sports. Tonight, it'll be the Utah Jazz going up against the Denver Nuggets here at Pepsi Center. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. From the sideline, our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. It's exciting. After all the prelude, all the pomp and circumstance, here we go, Greg, opening night.
Yeah, these teams have spent an entire offseason to prepare for this moment. We've heard all the predictions and expectations, but now it's all about show and prove.
Now here's Jefferson. Second chance shot, and he lays it up and in.
You got to keep your feet moving down low, and that time he did just that.
Anthony kicks to Aflalo. Back to Anthony. Banked in off the glass.
And this close into the cup, Anthony makes it look easy. Nice soft touch on that one.
Anthony against Kirilenko. Jefferson on top. Pass to Williams. Millsap in the corner. 6 on the shot clock. Jefferson, a screen on Aflalo. No good from Bell. Aflalo against Bell. Aflalo outside. Anthony on the wing. Here's the three. It's the three-point bomb. Anthony's got 5 points so far.
Good to see Anthony knocking down that three. When he does this, the offense becomes even more potent.
Williams with the ball. Billups picks him up defensively. Outside Jefferson. Top of the key, Kirilenko. Williams against Billups. Williams kicks to Jefferson. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Williams.
Williams' elite vision on display right here.
And it's Anthony with the ball for the Nuggets. And, of course, this is the first they've seen of this Utah ball club since last year.
And they're facing the team that dismissed them from the postseason last year. So certainly a little payback in mind.
We know that's in the past, but you can't change that for sure. Nevertheless, a win would be sweet.
Williams passes to Jefferson. Down it goes, his third basket. He's now 3 for 4. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Down low, here's Martin. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That's on Darren Williams.
And this is where Martin can really hurt you, which is why defenses resort to fouling him.
And he's got his first free throw of the game.
Shooting 2.
That free throw missing.
And Martin seems to have his game face on all the time. Plays with a lot of ferocity. A high-flying forward who gets after it on defense.
And he's good on the second. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Timeout is called, first of the game for the Jazz.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
Yeah, typically there's some type of adjustment made out of a timeout. It might be major or it could be just a slight tweak.
And a brief check of the stats for Williams. Last season, he played outstanding. He averaged 18 points a game, 10 assists and 4 rebounds. And he's such a big part of what they do offensively.
Yeah, he's just got that nice feel, that sixth sense. knowing where to be on the floor to help his teammates generate points.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. That's good from Jefferson on the assist by Bell. Jefferson's got 8.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
And he gets it to go.
And this is how you want to start the ball game. 4 for 4 from the field. Seems like they're right on point and can't miss.
It's Kirilenko on the wing. Millsap looking it over. Williams for 3. He's off on that one. Billups with some nice defense here. Here's Martin driving the lane. And it's Kirilenko with the rebound.
Not a problem when that's your first miss of the game. Strong start.
First team foul.
Utah trailing here. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Bell dishes to Jefferson. Back to Bell. Williams kicks to Bell. And it's Denver with the rebound.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
And Anthony gets it to go.
Impeccable mechanics this quarter. He's been perfect from the field.
Now here's Williams. Hasn't made one yet. Millsap, count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Hoop and Hahn for Millsap there. Terrific body control and concentration.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. The Nuggets making a switch here. Smith has checked in. Gordon Hayward's checked in for the Jazz. And that one falls for Paul Millsap.
What a player. His attitude and confidence infectious.
Here's Billups. And there's another one for the Nuggets.
Silky smooth stroke that time from Billups in the mid-range.
Williams against Billups. Billups with some nice defense here.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Millsap.
And converting turnovers into points was their specialty. Second in the league in that category. That is really how they're built.
And their assist numbers tell you all you need to know about the kind of team they were. They played unselfish basketball at its best. Now here is Smith, and he's good on the 3-ball.
And Smith loves pulling up from 3. Never scared to fire when he's out beyond.
Pass to Hayward. Tries the spin move with the drive. No good off the spin. Denver leading by 6. Martin the pass to Smith. Here's Billups. Back to Smith. Lock at 6. Again, the Nuggets score.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
And the Jazz call time here. And while we have a chance, let's take a look at the best free throw shooters in the league from last season. Chauncey Billups 4th.
He was locked and loaded from the free throw line all season. Never suffered through any real lulls in that department.
Nene against Jefferson. Here's Hayward. 2 free throw up, and they call the shooting foul.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
This is his first free throw of the game.
Gordon Hayward taking 2 shots.
First one falls for the Nuggets. Chris Anderson has checked in for Nene, and Al Harrington subbed in for Martin. Hayward hits them both. Denver leading by 6. Pass to Anderson. Smith against Bell. Shoots the 3. The rebound by the Jazz. Here is Hayward. And here is Williams. To the paint. That's good from Jefferson on the assist by Williams. Williams has got his 3rd assist on the night. Here's Anthony. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
And it just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
Now, here is Bell. Still scoreless. Jefferson finds Williams. Raja Bell on the wing. Jefferson a screen on Smith. Here's Bell. Anderson with the block.
Boy, admire the reach of Anderson. I mean, this guy does a nice job of timing when to leave the floor to reject those shots.
And stolen by Hayward. Puts it up from 15. Carmelo Anthony grabs the board. The Nuggets leading by 4. And there's the drive. Harrington kicks to Billups. From past the arc, bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Yeah, they're lasered in. I mean, really making the most of their possession.
Now here's Williams. There's 1:40 left in the first quarter. Jefferson on top. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And J.R. Smith picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Ty Lawson, he's checked in for Chauncey Billups. The Jazz also changing it up. Okur's checked in, and Earl Watson is subbed in for Raja Bell. Pass to Hayward. Nice ball movement by Utah. In the corner, it's Jefferson. Clock at 4. The Jazz need to get off a shot here. No good from Okur.
They hold the early advantage on the glass.
Yeah, nothing major, not a huge advantage, but certainly a good sign for them going forward.
And so Price will bring it up for the Utah Jazz. They trail by 7.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Excellent example of toughness and physicality on defense. Got his nose right in the middle of things and made a play.
Always good to get another look at a terrific defensive play.
Superb anticipation on that projection, and that'll allow them to stay on the lead if they keep defending like that.
Andre Kirilenko's checked in for the Jazz. Price against Lawson. Inside and stolen by Watson. Price at the elbow. And finished off by Price.
Great assist that time by Watson.
Denver leading by 5. Here's Anthony. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. Anthony's got 13 points.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of them.
Pass to Watson. Back to Price. Anderson with the block. Here's Lawson and pushing it up. Here's Denver. And it's Smith missing. Jazz trail by 7. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Hayward right side to the middle. The jump hook and the basket by Kirilenko.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Anthony dishes to Lawson. Back to Anthony. And that shot was up. side, Anthony. Harrington for three. Bangs home the trifecta. And the Nuggets lead by 8. Carmelo Anthony getting it done for the Nuggets. He put together quite a quarter, 13 points in all. And he looks to be planning for more. Right back after this break. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for Denver.
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
Tell you what, they have outworked the opposition and have capitalized on the putbacks, bagging their own groceries tonight, boys.
Now, here's Watson. Nothing on the board. Hayward. It's taken away by Smith. And pushing it up, here's Denver for three. Lawson. Utah with the rebound. Next matchup, they'll be home against the Suns. That game is the first and last of their homestand. The Nuggets leading by 8. Here's Anthony. And again, Denver no good. The Jazz shooting 43% from the field. Here's Hayward. And that one off the back of the rim and in. As we get the new season underway, GA, what was the main focus for you in the first game of the season?
Well, sometimes you lose a little bit of edge in the offseason. So preseason's fine for getting your game into shape, but now you got to bring the right mindset to the game.
Now Kirilenko following the miss by J.R. Smith from deep. Anthony against Price. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2.
Carmelo Anthony's skills right on display there. Taking that shot right into the defense and knocking it down in spite of contact.
The Nuggets have converted 1 of 2 free throws so far today.
And last season, 77% from the line. They could usually get the job done there.
And, you know, that just added to their confidence at the offensive end. I mean, knowing that free throw shooting was something they didn't have to worry about gave them a lot of confidence to play freely.
That one falls, so he hits both of them.
A lights-out scorer who possesses incredible confidence. Anthony is such a skilled and explosive player.
Inside. And with that, the Denver lead is cut down to just 6 points with the basket from Kirilenko.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
And it's blocked by Kirilenko.
He's got such great timing. Phenomenal rejection from Kirilenko there.
And the Nuggets making a change here. Martin's checked in. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. And it's Smith missing.
Well, I don't think he's performing up to his own expectations, but they still find themselves out in front.
Okur. And it's slammed in by Okur.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think.
That's exactly how you send it. 2 hands and down.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the 2-hand flush.
They're going for the throat.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
Time called here. The Jazz decide to talk it. Right now, let's bring up the 2K leaderboard and see the teams that really knew how to clog the passing lanes last season. The Nuggets third, the 4th spot held by the Jazz.
Both really good defensively last season, and that showed up in those steals numbers.
Lawson's against Price. Pass to Hayward. It's Price on the wing. Okur up top. That's in, coming off an assist from Price. Okur's got 4 this quarter.
Rise and fire. You gotta love his aggressiveness off the catch.
Martin with a screen on Price. Lawson the pass to Martin. And finished off by Martin.
And how about the explosive leaping ability by Martin? A big-time dunker who enjoys getting this close to the basket.
Jazz trail by 6. Hayward outside. Anderson against Kirilenko. Over Anderson. The shot by Kirilenko, no good.
How about that hard-nosed D in the paint right there? Nice job.
Impressive work protecting the basket. He held his ground nicely on that one.
Three-pointer, Lawson. They grabbed their own miss and finished off by Anderson.
Really tough rebound, and he went back in for the basket. Anderson showing that extra effort.
Price kicks to Watson. Back to Price. The Jazz working the ball around now. Now here's Watson, covered by Smith. Just 5 on the clock. Back to Watson. Pass to Kirilenko. He can't hit that time. Good work defensively by Martin. Anthony, the pass to Anderson. Here's Hayward. Banked in off the glass. Hayward's got 6.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
Showing the strength inside to take the hit and finish.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
It was a little bit of a battle for him all season long. Last year, only shooting about 71%.
Looking at who's out there now for the Jazz. Paul Millsap is checked in for Kirilenko. And it's Williams in for Earl Watson. And the NBA this season, Greg, doubling the fines for technical foul. Do you think it'll cut down on players complaining?
That'd be nice, wouldn't it? There's no doubt about it, but in reality, I don't think it's going to have an impact one way or the other. I think when you're out there emotionally, you're not really thinking about what it's going to cost you to make a point.
Here's Anthony. Following the basket by Paul Millsap. Anthony. Good for another basket. He's put up 10 shots and made 7 of them.
And MELO is highly explosive, nailing shots left and right. The D has got to get it out of his hands.
Outside Williams. Price against Lawson. Out to Hayward. Millsap sets the pick for Williams. Hayward passes to Okur. Price dishes to Williams. Utah needs to get off a shot here. They get the rebound. The Nuggets leading by 9. Pass to Martin. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
And this is where Martin can really hurt you, which is why defenses resort to fouling.
The Nuggets have only 1 missed free throw. They've had 5 attempts and made 4 of them.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him.
And Martin seems to have his game face on all the time. Plays with a lot of ferocity. A high-flying forward who gets after it on defense.
Here's what Denver's going with right now. Nene, he's checked in for Anderson. And Chauncey Billups has subbed in for Ty Lawson. Jefferson's checked in for the Jazz. Bell comes in for Price. And he can't hit the second.
And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
Definitely, that's one of the reasons they're in front right now.
Now here's Williams. No scoring in this one. Millsap a screen on Martin. Here's Williams. Millsap passes to Williams. Goes back up. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And you got to respect how physical Williams gets with the D. When he senses contact coming, he accepts the punishment head on.
This is his first chance at the line tonight. And the first one at the line is good.
Just a clever, multifaceted player who can really orchestrate an offense as well. Williams, the entire package at that lead guard position.
Andre Kirilenko's checked in for Utah. And so he's able to get 1 of 2. And the NBA embracing the global audience, GA. Preseason games in London. Paris, Mexico City, and Beijing. I'm wondering, did you attend any of those games?
You know, Kevin, no, but I did play in Mexico City in '93 with the Knicks, and we had over 20,000 fans in attendance, and we got the win, but I had to fly out to face the Spurs, so not too much time for sightseeing, and not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
And he gets it to go.
That's the look you want.
And it's Smith with the ball. He brings it up for Denver. They've led by as much as 10. To the middle, here's Nene, and slam dunk by Nene.
Man, what a pass that was there. He really, really relishes making the game easier for his teammates.
Jazz trail by 9. Outside Williams. Over to the left wing. Jefferson's shot is off. And for the Nuggets, they're shooting. Certainly a key for them in this one. 55% from the field. And it's sent back by Millsap.
Can't ignore Millsap's defensive instinct. Excellent timing, rising up to block shots.
Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
For Utah, they've gone 7 of 15 from the field here in the second quarter. Just under 50% shooting.
2 minutes.
Pass to Jefferson. Back to Williams. Millsap sets the pick for Williams. 5 to shoot. Drains it from beyond the arc. Williams has got 4 points in the quarter.
And Williams feels comfortable pulling up from deep. Outstanding at just squaring himself up and pulling the trigger.
Solid take there, finishing right at the rim.
Here's Williams. 1:33 left here in the second. Down low, here's Kirilenko, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Yeah, you know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen. Nice job hitting him right in stride. Excellent play.
Out left to the wing. Phillips kicks to Smith. Nene with the screen on Bell. Smith takes it inside, and the shot's good from Nene.
You know, I don't think it's ever too late to make a sweet dime. I mean, even if you're halfway through your shot, you might find a better one with the 4 teammate.
Now here's Williams. Outside Jefferson. Pass to Kirilenko. And he banks in the layup. Kirilenko's got 10.
Shots are just flowing for him right now, having a really strong quarter.
Anthony, and he drops it in from the low post. And the Nuggets lead by 6.
Oh, great job by Anthony, keeping his balance, not allowing the contact to stop him from scoring.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Williams. Just 5 to shoot. Shot from the top of the key. And it's Nene with the rebound.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
And so it's Denver with their standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Carmelo Anthony really has his fingerprints all over this one.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on it. Body him up. Be physical with him.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Pass to Martin. Anthony against Karolinko. Anthony kicks to Aflalo. Back to Anthony. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Anthony's got 24.
Quick thinking from Anthony. He's so good at going right up with that shot.
Outside Karolinko. Phillips against Williams. And it's blocked. And here's Anthony from the arc. That one doesn't drop. Utah calls timeout. Have to like what we're seeing from Carmelo Anthony.
He's really taking it to him inside. They got to find a way to slow him down.
He's checked in for Utah. And while we've got this moment here, now let's take a look at last season's leaders in converting turnovers into points. The Jazz second. The Nuggets third.
You know, both of these clubs forced a lot of turnovers and also converted offensively off of them. Very impressive.
Jazz trail by 9. Pass to Jefferson and stolen by Billups. And now in transition, here's Billups. Here we go. Aflalo the pass to Carmelo. The Nuggets moving the ball around. And it's Anthony again missing.
Defense made an impact right there. Definitely got him uncomfortable going up with it.
And there's the foul. It's on Aaron Aflalo. That's his first foul. Price against Billups. Millsap a screen on Billups. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Aflalo.
And a moment to check out Carmelo Anthony here. Last season, he played outstanding. He was around 28 points a game, 6 rebounds, and 3 assists. And you can't help but be impressed by his numbers.
You know, guys, I think he's the engine of this offense. He makes them go. Without his scoring, I think they'd be a totally different team.
Here's Jefferson. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Jefferson's got 14 points.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
Back to Anthony. Shoots. And again, Denver no good.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
And Chauncey Billups gets the whistle that time. And that'll be his third foul so far. And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
Those kinds of plays are the ones that get you on the lead and help keep you in front.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Millsap looking it over. Here's Jefferson. Denver grabs the miss. Martin's got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Anthony. He takes it in.
And when he drives it, Melo does such a great job of using his frame to shield off the defender.
Price against Billups. Pass to Jefferson. Over Nene. Denver grabs the miss. Nene's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
Just 1 for 4 from the field, not the way they wanted to start the second half.
Martin with the bucket.
Textbook, nice pass, great catch, even better finish.
And Utah has possession. 11-point game. Price with it. Billups picks him up defensively. Anthony against Millsap. And a wide open look for Karolinko. Another miss by Utah.
Yeah, the offense scuffling a bit to start this second half. Only 1 for the first 5.
Here's Martin. That's in there. Anthony with the assist. Martin's got 8 points.
Good to see Martin taking the aggressive path inside. He knows how effective he can be when he does that.
Price against Billups. Rebound by the Nuggets. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. Here's Anthony. Oh, and the jam by Anthony.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
Yeah, offensively, they've just been rolling. Impossible to stop.
Jazz trail by 15. Here's Price. Millsap a screen on Billups. Price, the pass to Millsap. And they get it. 2 points. That one goes. He's got 9.
Love watching Millsap go to work inside. He's a pretty smooth operator in the paint. Good footwork, good strength, and good touch.
Pass to Aflalo over Bell. Aflalo, no good.
And if you ask me what percentage of the time he's making that shot, my answer would be in the single digits.
Well, you can't be forcing a shot like that. You got to keep the ball moving. Get something better.
And cutting into the lead with the big one-hand throwdown.
That's how you get your team back into it.
That might indeed ignite a spark in this team.
Anthony down low, guarded by Kirilenko. Pocket 4. Billups passes to Anthony. Lets it go with the 3. No good that time. And so Price will bring it up for Utah. They trail by 11. Pass to Jefferson. It's deflected. That's going to be out of bounds. The Jazz will retain possession.
3rd in steals, and they were 3rd best in the league in terms of scoring off your mistakes. As good as anybody at turning your mistakes into makes.
And you go back to their scoring last season with all the weapons they had, putting points on the board was never a problem. Smith checked in for the Nuggets. Gordon Hayward's checked in for Utah. And now we'll send it over to Hall of Famer David Aldridge for an update on Deron Williams. David?
Hey guys, the head athletic trainer for the Jazz let me know the status. Oh, that is not what you want to see, and it sounds like it's a serious injury. Now, this team came into the season with some high hopes. It's not the way they wanted to start things off. Kevin?
David, thanks for the great update, guys. It doesn't sound good.
No, if that report is accurate, he's going to be spending a lot of time in rehab and on the sidelines.
And in the training room, guys. I mean, that is not going to be an easy injury to bounce back from.
And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Well, while we have a second, let's go to the 2K leaderboard for a list of the league's top shooters from last season. 3rd spot, Nene.
Put the ball in the bucket. I mean, that's the name of the game, right? I mean, just ask him. He'll have the answer for you.
Earl Watson's checked in for Andre Kirilenko. Outside, Billups. Smith outside. Takes a 3. The basket good off the assist from Billups. Billups has got his 3rd assist on the night. Jazz trail by 14. Pass to Watson. Here's Jefferson, guarded by Nene. And the layup's good off the glass. Jefferson's got 16 points.
Yeah, well done to finish that one off.
Outside Anthony. To the inside, Nene. Anthony finds Nene. It's rebounded by Jefferson. Jefferson's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Watson, the pass to Price. Martin with the block.
Got to be careful around Martin. Kenyon Martin's athleticism allows him to send shots in reverse with force.
Anthony's shot is off. Jazz have gone a somewhat subpar 4 of 10 on their shots in the second half so far. The lead now in single digits. He's got 9.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
Anthony with the bucket.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of them.
Jazz trail by 11. Price outside. Looking for Jefferson. He gets it there. Down it drops through the net for his 9th bucket. He is 9 for 13 so far.
He's simply on a tear right now and showing no signs of slowing down.
They get it again. A second chance effort. Out to Anthony. Billups against Price. It's Martin on the wing. Tries again in the corner. Smith with it. Cans it from downtown. And the Nuggets lead by 12.
That gives him his second 3 of the half with 3 total for the game.
Hayward at the elbow. Right side Jefferson. Great D that time from Martin. Denver's gone outside a lot tonight. 17 times, in fact. 7 of 17.
You know, in that first half, a lot more three-point shooting. Since then, though, they've dialed it back.
Price looking it over. Pass to Millsap. That's in, coming off an assist from Price. Price has got his 5th assist in this one.
Well, you certainly can't fault him as the reason they're behind. He's been on target and on top of his game.
Nene finds Martin. From deep, Billups. Hayward grabs the board. Jazz trail by 12. And Watson has it in the corner. Back to Hayward. It's Price on the wing. He's guarded by Billups. Back to Price. Pass to Watson. The 3. Sinks the triple. Watson's got it back down to within single digits for the Jazz.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
Here's Price. And no good on the last second attempt this time. Carmelo Anthony getting it done for the Nuggets. And his big game just keeps getting bigger. That quarter sees him get over 30 points. And we'll be back with you shortly. Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Jazz trail by 9. Pass to Miles. Now here's Evans. Back to Miles. Price outside. To the paint. Here's Miles. And now a chance to see what's coming up for the Denver Nuggets. On Friday, then on Saturday, they'll be playing the Rockets in Houston.
And looking at the Mavericks matchup, that's one to watch for. 4th contest of this brand new NBA season. I'm interested in how those teams match up in the early part of this year.
Free throw good, Miles.
You know, you make your free throws, and I think it helps your rhythm, too.
A different look for Utah. Elson comes in for Evans. And Earl Watson is subbed in for Price. And Miles drops them both. And here's Lawson. Outside Anthony. Now here's Lawson. Defense is right there. Pass to Nene. That is in there. Lawson with the assist. And the Nuggets lead by 9.
Look at the intensity of Nene, one of the strongest guys in the game. Phenomenal at scoring the ball inside.
Now here's Watson. Lawson defending. Here's Okur. And the shot no good, a bit short.
Fadeaway was the right shot there because it got his attempt away from the defender, but the touch was poor.
The shot by Nene, no good.
Well, you know, this is what happens. You can't afford to lose concentration even for a nanosecond.
Watson kicks to Hayward. Back to Watson. To the inside. Out to Hayward. Down low. Count it. And the Nugget lead has been cut to just 7 points in the basket from Watson.
That pass into the paint, that is a work of art there. Dead on target.
Lawson the pass to Anthony. Nene outside. Here's Smith. Buried from 15 feet out.
And that set them apart today, guys. Their success with the mid-range.
Simply taking advantage of what the defense has given them, and they've really made the most of it.
And J.R. Smith picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. Chris Anderson is checked in for Nene. The Jazz also changing it up. Evans comes in for Francisco Elson. And it's Price in for Earl Watson. Hayward passes to Okura. Rebound by Smith.
You rarely see him missing dunks, but the defender was right in his face on that one, and it threw him off just enough.
Anderson can't get it to go. Hayward right side. Nice ball movement by Utah. Here's Okura. Back to Hayward. Left side, Price. Pass to Evans. Anderson with the block.
Boy, admire the reach of Anderson. I mean, this guy does a nice job of timing when to leave the floor to reject those shots.
Lawson in the corner. Back to Smith. Okura with the block. Price against Lawson. Okura with the screen on Lawson. Price kicks to Okura. Okura against Anderson. Anthony left side. Lawson outside. Martin with a screen on Miles. Lawson the pass to Martin. Miles against Smith. Price, right side. Pass to Evans. And here's Hayward. Shoots from the corner. Bullseye.
Gordon Hayward.
The Nuggets leading by 7. There's the pick. And Lawson with the drive. Outside for Martin. And here is Anthony. Defended by Hayward. Martin with the screen for Anthony. 2 open that time. Made it look too easy. Anthony's got 11 in the second half.
And he has just been in a flow offensively. Terrific game. He has been the X factor.
Price, the pass to Miles. Here's Okura. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
Yeah, exceptional play there to take the bump and still get it to fall.
I like to call that stick-to-itiveness, getting everything he possibly could out of that play.
Chauncey Billups checked in for Ty Lawson. That's good from Okura. Here is Billups. They set the pick to the middle. Looking for Anderson. He gets it there. That shot misses.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
And you know, guys, always a tough catch on the lob. Placement and timing have to be close to perfect.
Oh, you got to be careful guarding him out there because he's more than capable of drawing fouls.
Taking 2 shots.
The first one falls.
And Anderson supplies just a bunch of energy on both ends. A high-flying big guy who can throw it down with the best of them.
And the Jazz making a change here. Jefferson's checked in. Both free throws good from Anderson. So it's Utah now. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth quarter. Billups against Williams. Lets it go from deep. Chris Anderson pulls it in. Anderson's got 7 rebounds in the game. And Chauncey Billups the bucket on the assist by Anderson. And the Nuggets lead by 10.
Continuously working in close. Billups earning that bucket.
Williams against Billups. Right side Jefferson. And there's the defensive 3-second call. Hey, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Denver?
The way they've been able to consistently get past the defense and to the cup has been most impressive. They've almost made it look pedestrian.
And also, they are working the opposition from the mid-range, continuing to fire away with confidence from there.
The Nuggets making a switch here. Nene's checked in. Millsap finds Jefferson. Here's the floater. And it's Denver with the rebound. Nene's got 7 rebounds in the game. Martin with the bucket.
And how about the focus of Martin on the fast break? He doesn't waste the advantage he has over the defense.
Williams scanning the floor. It's Jefferson high post. Nene on him. Kirilenko the pass to Jefferson. That shot off. Good work defensively by Martin. The Nuggets leading by 11. Here's Smith. And he draws body contact. Looked like a blocking foul, and he was in the shooting motion. So he'll head to the free throw line.
I love the confidence that JR shoots the ball with. And on occasion now, he can shoot you in or out of games when he falls in love with that 3.
No good on that one. Al Harrington's checked in for Denver. And the second free throw, good. And it's Williams with the ball for Utah. The Jazz call timeout.
Start it.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Guys, during that last break, I heard what Jerry Sloan talked to his team about. Now, Coach really laid into them. He said, we're too loose with it. Tighten it up. These turnovers are going to cost us if we keep giving the ball away. We're better than this. Guys?
Thank you, David. Here is Bell. Outside Williams. Jazz passing it around. Millsap misses. Denver leading by 12. Smith dishes to Harrington. Back to Smith. The 3. And the 3 ball is good. Smith's got 6 here in this quarter.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Outside Williams. Millsap kicks to Williams. Millsap a screen on Billups. It's tipped. Pass to Anthony. Nene with the screen on Kirilenko. And here's Anthony from the arc. Now Smith, defended by Bell. That one goes in. Smith's got 22 points.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
Yeah, I don't think you want to get loose and sloppy or ease up, but it is time for them to start using that clock a bit.
Outside Jefferson. Billups against Williams. Back to Jefferson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. To end the cold streak. And he wills that one in. Sinking right through off the back iron.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for Denver.
If they had to battle for this win, there were times when it looked like it was maybe slipping away a bit, but they never let that happen, which I thought was a real credit to them.
And that's a product of their mental toughness. Anytime the flow of the game turned against them, instead of caving, they just dialed it up a notch and were able to pull away.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And against a conference opponent, always good to take that first win of the season series to establish a psychological edge.
Especially because they're going to get together 3 more times this season. You love to get an opponent figured out early when you're going to be seeing them that often.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Carmelo Anthony.
He was doing everything right, and the points came in bunches. Definitely had the hot hand.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
In transition, here come the Jazz. Kirilenko the pass to Williams, and that'll be Utah as it goes out of bounds. Jazz retain possession.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
So Utah ends up going with the new group. Outside, Davis. Miles finds Hayward. And here's Davis for three. The basket good off the assist from Hayward. There's 42 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Boston against Davis. Anderson. And finished off by Anderson.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback? Diminished.
Davis dishes to Hayward. Okur kicks to Davis. Hayward passes to Okur. Clock at 6. Back to Davis. Puts up a deep three. Here's Nene on the money. So it's the Nuggets winning this one easily. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
And that about does it for the first game of the new NBA season. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for being with us. So long.